Hi, this is Felix Mariano from Frantic TV, and today we're going to introduce a new show called Pedal to the Future. But before we do that, I just want to say that Frantic TV this year is going to look a little bit different. We have decided to open up the platform for content creators to come in and create shows for Frantic TV. And I don't know if you noticed, but we started this concept with the Uncle Richie show, where Richie Ramos was gonna talk about his concerns about the community. And what better way to keep moving this thing forward than with a new talent in the community? I met Pepe Hernandez a few months ago, and when he showed me his work, I was really impressed with the quality and the attention to details. And we decided that we were going to create a series of show for Frantic TV. And the first one is going to be Pedal to the Future, where he's going to go into the DC community and he's going to interview two key players in the area. And I'm very excited for this. So with no further ado, this is Pedal to the Future. I hope you like it.
I think an addiction might be might not be the right word. Unfortunately, but I'm proudly to say it's an obsession. I just can't get enough of it. I got into e-bikes slightly 2-3 months after moving into the District of Columbia. And I already knew I wanted a bike. I just didn't know it was gonna be an electric bike. And when I first saw one, I just went from being this 42-year young to a 24-year young. And I said, I need to have one of those. And it kind of changed my life from then.
I'm definitely always gonna have an e-bike, and the convenience of it, just like storing it, charging it, getting across the city just makes it so worth it for me.
It's an obsession to go out there and ride because it clears my mind. And then that's when your therapy comes, because you're thinking but you're not thinking. And as the wind hits, you feel free. And as you feel free, you're flying. And the fact that you have it with the community, it's like the wind therapy that we all have. It brought friends I didn't know existed. It brought a family that shares the same value and the same mission, and we all stand for the same thing. And then the other most wonderful thing is you're able to be a tourist within your own city and see the city in ways that you've never seen it before.
And so my very first ride, they were actually like doing a tour, because we had some people from New York City and New Jersey come down, and so it really was like a DC tour, and we hit up all the monuments, all the like famous sightseeing things, and it was an all-day ride. So it was beautiful to like see the city like that. But the best thing is beating the traffic. Like something that would take me 40, 50 minutes in my car, I can get across DC in 20 minutes.
I can be at my barber's in 7 minutes. If I was to do it in a car, it would probably take me 35 minutes if I find parking. I don't need parking for this.
It's so nice, and once I realized, oh, I'm just going way faster doing my e-bike, I either walk or use my e-bike. My car just kind of sits there, which is really great, in terms of environmental impact, but in terms of time, it's so awesome. I feel like when I first started noticing the e-bikes, it was just like, this is a cool thing in general. Like there probably wasn't a lot of additional features, and companies weren't making like, equipment for the bike to be modified. But as it's grown, you're seeing companies pop up, like new battery companies being able to build new batteries and put them on your bike for you. Also, every bike just looked the same, you know. Now, every bike, you know, everybody has their own different kind of headlights. Everybody's pulling up with their own color bike, like own additional frames and just all kinds of cool, like aesthetic features that would make you think, oh, that's not even that's not a Super 73. That doesn't look like that. And they're like, yeah, it was a Super 73, and now it's like my bike. So I think just like the cosmetic features, aside from the battery development, those are like the two big things that I have seen change. The 3 words I would use to describe an e-bike would be convenient,
Sustainability,
powerful,
fun,
and adaptable.
and community engagement. I would probably say that are the 3 that kind of puts it all together.
Why so serious?